You notice what's going on? Because we went through this yesterday when we interviewed Ludacris. Go back to that poster, please. We all know him as 50 Cent, but the poster says Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
Well, I asked
and Ludacris was doing the exact same thing yesterday. He's like Chris Ludacris Bridges, I think.
Bridges, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And now these rap guys are starting to claim that Ludacris is their character, 50 Cent is their character. But their real persona is, like in this case, Curtis Jackson.
That way they could deal with the movie industry people without the movie industry people looking at them like, oh, you're a thug. I've heard your music.
Yeah. It's like, no, that's a character.
No, that's a character. That's a character. How come that doesn't work on the radio?
Right.
How come if I say something awful, I'm taken to task as me?
Because you're using your real name. You got to, like, come up with, like...
But so is a Fitty, well, not in the movie, I guess.
What's your nickname? I've known you for 14 years. What's your nickname?
I got to come up with a fake name, but I don't have a nickname.
You never had a nickname growing up?
Pederast? No. I don't.
There was never a time where people were trying to get a nickname going for you? And it didn't work?
Never caught on. I just never really
What
had
was
a
the
nickname.
one that almost caught on? Everyone has a nickname.
Homo.
No. I
never had one.
I would completely fess up. There just was never a nickname for me. Never.
I had one.
You did?
Yeah, I did actually. When I was, I sort of
Cutest boy.
No, sweetest boy in town was an award I would win.
Oh,
year after year after year. Let someone else win that, Jimmy. My
I
God,
know.
selfish.
Boy whose smile was most likely to brighten your day. When I was a boy, I was not supposed to win. The Wilkerson boy was, but then a mysterious fire burned him, and I won.
Oh! I wonder how that.
No,
happened.
my nickname when I was like 17 or 18, I used to work at Pergament was Toast. That became my nickname.
Toast.
For real?
Oh yeah, I'm not kidding you.
Why would?
Based on what?
I would go to work and then go out to lunch and come back stoned or drunk.
Oh,
nice.
And the manager, Frank, would say, hey, he's toasted. And then they would I worked with this dude, Terrence. There was only a few of us in the store. It just became Toast.
Hey, Toast.
Yeah. Toast.
Wow, you really did need to get off the...
Yeah. And
they were calling you Toast.
Toast, come to the back. Toast.
Toast. Wow.
And when I went to the new program, it stayed. Then I got sober when I was 18, and the nickname stayed even then. It was weird.
Wow.
Forgot about that. Wow.
Hey,
something Toast.
Anthony, you forgot you're dopey because that's what they like to call Opie and Dopey because they like to be clever with their headlines when we do something bad.
And I want to nip the rumors in the bud here. Point Blank is saying they tried to give Anth a nickname, but he would just cry when they gave it to him, which is probably the truth. I didn't like the name game. They called me Tony for short. You know?
You didn't like Tony.
Tony for short. And I didn't like it.
I hear they like
I cried.
I hear they like to call you Loch Ness.
What?
Just saying.
Oh, Jiminy Cricket.
Rumor has it that's kind of one of your secret nicknames, Loch Ness.
No, I'm not Joe the Plumber Cumia. Loch Ness. No.
When he's in the tub, it looks like the surgeon's photo.
Yeah, that's
very famous.
Yes,
the surgeon's photo.
Very famous and hoaxed photo of Nessie, by the way. Confessed on his deathbed.
Yes.
Do you want us to shorten it to Loch, or you want to be Loch Ness?
I like Loch for lost.
Well, I understand that, but
It's
we're
already
talking
taken.
we're talking about your penis here.
I'm not the bull prepper. No.
Anthony, the bull prep.
And the truth, yes, Raphael, the truth of the matter is,
bull prep.
Call me anything, just don't call me late for dinner.
No, almost.
Almost?
No.
What is it?
Call me what you. Just don't call me late for supper.
Oh, for supper.
Supper. Wow. Is that
what a delivery.
Perfect.
Can we call you Ray?
No.
That's stupid. You could call me Ray.
Oh, you can call me Jay. Oh, you can call me Ray J. Oh, you can call me RJ. Oh, Ray J.
Shut up.
Yeah, we get your bit.
What was the commercial for that one?
One trick pony. It wasn't. It was the guy's stand-up act. Dude, the guy would come out and just do that.
An act?
It was an act.
Yeah, find us some audio of that.
Find us the guy's act. His name is Ray J. Johnson or something. Dude, it was his act.
It was probably a 1 or 2 line thing in his act, like a silly thing, and then it probably got morphed into this monster.
I never remember him doing anything else. He'd be on like Laugh-In or one of those dopey 70s variety shows. They'd drag him out to do his You Could Call Me Ray.
That was his whole bit?
his whole bit.
Come on.
Not another friggin' thing would be uttered.
You could do 2 minutes on that top.
Stunt brain?
He had a hit single with that.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
no,
he
was that a
did.
song?
Yeah,
I'm remembering this. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think you're
He made
right.
a hit single
Go
with.
find that.
Oh, God. Wait a minute. Just the thought of it just gave me goosey bumps.
Oh, really?
I'm all goosebumpy with the chills.
Embarrassment?
Yes. To hear it, I may have to duck my head.
You know who was a fan of that Ray guy?
Oh.
Pumpsy Green.
Pumpsy Green was a genius.
Yes,
way
he
ahead
was.
of his time.
You can call me Pumpsy or you can call me Green, but please don't call me.
Like the rest of my team.
Oh, wait, we're forgetting other nicknames we do have. Mike in Jersey. Yes, Mikey.
You guys' nicknames are Rick, Kit, and Crawlspace. Linger longer.
That's right. Ray
That's
Kit
true.
and Crawl Space in the morning. You could call me Ray.
Or you could call me Jay.
Why-
Or you can call me Ray J. Or you,
Why were we talking about this today?
don't know.
because
We have
it
a whole new
stinks.
audience now, so we got to kind of bring them up to speed. Yeah, yes, Dump
You
Brain.
guys were talking about nicknames and the fact that Ant didn't have one, and
Oh, and I
somehow
said, why
we
not?
got into late for dinner.
And it was because of the Devil Rays becoming just the Rays.
Yeah.
And then I started doing that, and people said, "What are you doing?"
Right.
And I had to explain that this unfunny hack. Back in the I don't even know when he started, but I remember as a kid in the
70s, early
70s
80s tops.
watching like Laugh-In or the dumb variety shows back then. Captain and Tennille.
He was the Ray guy. This
He
what
would
he
just
was.
come out and do this, and this is all he did.
He parlayed it into a commercial, a hit song, and according to Anthony, this is all he did.
Bush Natural Light.
Just say natural.
You see, you doesn't have to call it Anheuser-Busch Natural Light, and you doesn't have to call it Anheuser Natural, and you doesn't have to call it Busch Natural. Just say natural.
Johnson's right.
Oh, you can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay, or you can
For
call
a
me
great
Ray.
tasting light beer, just say natural.
But you doesn't have to call me Johnson.
2 naturals, please.
Please don't ask him his name.
Name? You can call me Ray, or you can...
Oh,
that's
my God.
and that's the commercial. So at the beginning, it was he was talking about beer.
Yeah.
But his act was just you could call me Ray, you could call me Jay.
Or you can call it something. Would he do that for other things?
No, it was just usually Ray J, Johnny Johnson.
It was. No, it's sad.
Horrible.
Danny just found a YouTube video of that guy.
Yeah.
It looks like a very current video, and he's still doing the same thing. He's all about the "you could call me" for his entire life.
Is he still gigging? I would love if he
Raymond
was
J.
still
Johnson Jr.
gigging somewhere.
Well, then, I mean,
Looks like Bella outside his house in
yeah, no kidding.
Ed Wood.
Look, there he is currently doing the exact same bit. Is that
Yeah.
what's going on?
He looks a little older. I think he's dyeing his famous Ray J. Jimmy Johnson mustache or whatever it is.
You could call me Ray.
You can call me Ray. He's got cancer of the throat from that cigar he's holding. You can call me Johnny.
You could call me Jay.
Just don't call me for a swim in the pool.
Well, Hollywood thought he was so terrific they made a hit song.
They didn't.
Just a taste.
This tells you when it's from. Disco.
Call me Jay, but you doesn't have to call me Johnson. You can call me RJ, or you can call me JJ, but you doesn't have to call me Johnson. You can call me Ray.
I gotta leave. I gotta leave the room.
Hold on, he's
I
coming
can't
back.
take this. It's hurting me. I feel pain.
Call me Judy.
I'm feeling pain. Dancing Ray. Dancing Johnson. I'll give you a Dancing Johnson.
And let the boogie master get out on the floor.
Please more. Please more.
That's all we got.
Please
Get the
more.
Whole, get the whole
Please
song.
more.
It's 1979, Dancing Johnson. Yes, D-Rock.
That song's over 4 minutes.
Please.
Holy God, no.
And it took over a minute before it even got to that part.
But how about just the lyric?
Dancing. Dude, I can't.
That's why.
Look.
It's
I
horrendous.
swear to you, I have goosebumps on me out of sheer embarrassment.
What did he say at the end? Let me get out on the dance floor.
Don't repeat anything.
Why? He was getting on the dance floor because he was going to boogie too.
Jimmy, please don't do this.
Oh, it's good, Ant.
It's so embarrassing. Why am I all flushed?
Because he was going
You
to.
don't understand good music.
I can't.
What's the last line? Get
so
me the
embarrassing.
dance master on the dance floor.
I can't.
What's wrong with it?
I want to hear the last line
Because
again.
it's so embarrassing.
I think that's what he said at the end. Dancing. It's fun.
Shut up.
I've turned the corner on this song.
Yeah, turn the corner.
It is fun. It's not hurting anyone, Ant.
It's hurting.
No, it's
I
not.
feel physical pain. Oh no.
Call me Judy.
Jimmy's dancing. Jimmy's dancing.
Yeah, somebody hold my cigar and let the boogie master get out on the floor.
The Boogie Master.
Get on the floor.
On the floor.
Did he get out on the floor and start dancing?
One can only hope.
Oh,
And he grabbed
I
his chest
can't.
and fell to the dance floor.
I so get Anthony's. It's like there's this weird
what is that?
reaction when. Probably codependency, because I have it. There's this weird reaction when people try to be funny or make a fool out of themselves.
Yeah.
Where I will cringe for them. It's
Yeah. I don't want to acknowledge anyone else is around watching because then we have to acknowledge that that person is really douchey. And I don't want to do that.
It's like you're seeing a person naked and exposed.
Yeah.
There's something exposing about certain moments like that. Like they're trying to be, he's really trying to be a funny guy.
Yeah, and you kind of think after it like he's in a studio doing that. And people are going, yeah, no, that was good. That was a good take on that.
At that point, you just got to point and laugh at the guy. Makes everything
No,
good.
no, I don't even want to point out. I'm either embarrassed or I want to shoot him in the head. Like there's no middle ground of pointing, laughing. I don't want to see him or I want him dead. That's pretty much it.
A terrible embarrassment for other people. I don't know exactly what that is. I think it has something to do with putting yourself in their place.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
feeling like he doesn't know how everybody is looking at him right now.
Yeah.
There's this weird terror, like, it goes, do people look at me that way? I don't know
Yeah.
exactly what it is, but it's really, really weird.
I used to get this these weird little fantasies in my head of embarrassing the hell out of myself. I'd be dragged to my sister's stupid ballet recitals and stuff when she was in ballet as a little kid. And I would sit there and I was only, 9 years old. And I would think, what would it be like if I ran up on stage and started clumsily doing what they're doing and people would just be looking at me like, oh my God, what is wrong with him? And I would get the feeling like I was doing that. I would get a physical, weird, embarrassed
Well,
feeling.
you actually feel your body moving forward. Maybe you're not doing it physically, but inside you actually feel like...
Not so much to do it, but you'd get this physical reaction as if you were doing it.
You'd feel the embarrassment rush
that it would
over
be. It
you.
would just be this total embarrassment. Yeah.
God, yes.
What the hell is that, Jimmy?
I don't know. It's this weird thing of thinking, like, for me, it would be at my grandmother's house, and I would think, like, what would happen if I said at my grandmother's house, pass the salt, you see?
Holy Jesus.
Profanity.
Same thing I did at Christmas once. I was sitting there and my grandmother came up and she put down like some Christmassy colored M&Ms. And I just thought I could just blurt out, hey, thanks, see? And the family would just be like, what the hell is he doing?
Maybe we're actually cousins and our grandmother's just a C. But I think I get that in adulthood now at age 40.
I still
like,
do that.
Like, what did happen recently? There was a birthday cake or something. Or it was my aunt's wedding recently.
Oh, no.
Like, what would happen if I just took my fist and went for a big laugh and plowed my fist into it and no one laughed?
The cake of the bride.
Why is he putting on that elbow-high glove? But if I knocked the cake over, or when they came in saying happy birthday to me, how awkward a moment would it have been? The embarrassment I would have felt if I knocked the cake and like a couple of the awkward
They would be
smiles,
compelled, you know what? They would be compelled to laugh because, oh, look, Jimmy's just being Jimmy. But really inside they'd be going, God, what a dopey move.
that's not
Why would he
funny.
do that? That's not funny.
It's like I would think
Ew,
of that. but
I'm
go,
embarrassed for you now thinking
like,
that.
Yeah, because I'd be like, look, guys, and then like nobody would laugh or they would politely titter like, ha 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 ha.
And then maybe someone would pull you aside later and go, you know, they put in for that cake and everything. And what? I'm just being... I got to shake this
I've
off.
gotten that my
I gotta
whole.
shake this off.
I wish someone would tell me what that is.
I think everyone has that.
That is really odd. I do that all the time, though. I would do that like in church at weddings and stuff like that. I would think if you got up and just started like the echoey church and just started reciting like satanic words from some friggin' devil worship book.
One of our LA trips.
Horrible.
What would they do?
One of our LA trips, we went and saw Bill Maher when he was still doing it on, I think, Comedy Central. And we were sitting, I believe, in like the second row or something, and I was getting the feeling that I wanted to just get up, run, and tackle Bill Maher. For real.
Oh yeah, those things where it's like, and I could do it, but I can physically do this.
But I really wanted to do that. Not to like bring harm or anything. I just had this overwhelming feeling of just charging the stage and just taking him down.
The thing is, and I think it is like all those things we've been talking about, you have the physical capability to do it. You have legs to get up, you have hands to smash the cake or whatever it is, but there's some bit of sanity that keeps you from doing it, but your imagination can actually put you in that position to where you get that feeling of what it would be like if you had done it.
But that sanity is very fragile in your mind. You're like, oh my God, I can't do this.
Me and my brother started laughing our asses off in church one day it was a goddamn funeral or something. It wasn't somebody really close, but it's a funeral for F's sake, you know. And my brother, he was probably stoned at the time. He goes, could you imagine if because it was big crucifix, Jesus on it, of course, and if the crucifix kind of went down on an angle and shot Jesus off it like a crossbow. And I couldn't stop laughing.
That's very funny.
And it's a funeral. And my head is down, and I assume people probably thought I was crying or something, but that would have been odd because I didn't really know the person that well, and I'm kind of in the back of the church, and it's just a weird situation. My brother's all stoned, just laughing.
Hey, we got someone that's going to explain. She's a regular to the show.
Oh, it's Lydia.
I was actually thinking of Lydia.
Our
and
shrink.
Said,
Hi, guys.
Hi, Lydia.
by the way, Lydia, before you go, before you do, this is something that actually did happen to me, and it was humiliating.
Yeah.
I was in the movie theaters with a bunch of my friends when watching Revenge of the Nerds, and I tried to be a funny guy in the movie theater, and I yelled out a couple of things, and nobody laughed. And my friend Bill D'Angelo was so embarrassed by me. It was a terribly delivered joke. There was a massage scene. This guy was putting liquid in someone's back. Let's just say, think of an embarrassing liquid from a guy that you wouldn't want on your back.
Right.
Let's just call it joy. It's not joy, but let's say for the sake of treasure radio, it's joy.
Sure.
Real quiet. The massage is happening, and I yelled, "That's joy. He's rubbing in your back." But the male, it got a 0.
And where was this?
In a movie theater watching Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh, okay.
And my friend Bill just went, he sunk down, he went, "Shut up, Jim."
I yelled something out in the Bayshore Porno Theater. It was after...
What, ouch? What's that kid yelling? Oh.
Where's my daddy?
It was, this woman had just gotten done servicing a gentleman, and doing a very good job of it to completion. And then she kind of cleaned herself off as if she had just had some sloppy piscetti or something. And the theater was pretty quiet at the time, and I just yelled out, "Yeah, but can she cook?"
What did it get?
Zilcho.
That is funny, though.
I thought it would be funny, but no one in there cares about funny.
I think it's a good line. Yeah, exactly. It's a good line.
Great line, goddammit.
But your audience was not into hearing jokes at that moment. Lydia, what do you got? Because we got to go to break here. And by the way, I was joking about Rob Corddry from The Daily Show. I was just messing with the people out there. Relax. A lot of Rob Corddry fans very excited that he's going to be on our show in a half hour or so. Go ahead, Lydia.
No, I didn't say it. It's George Burns.
What you guys are talking about is a mild form of obsessive-compulsive disorder. We all have a little bit of it, but you're talking about compulsions, things that you feel like you have to do, and you have to sort of fight against the urge.
No, I know what you're saying, Lydia, but my thing is, Why? Okay, like forget the examples we gave. Why is it that when somebody else, like when we hear that song, where we have no compulsion to do anything, we feel the embarrassment for that guy?
Oh, I think that's just regular empathy, not obsessive compulsive disorder.
Empathy.
We've all been in the situation where it feels like we have a rock in our stomach because we shouted out something stupid or did something like that.
I guess it's the same way you could feel sorry for somebody. If you see something, you kind of feel like you feel bad. Not in an embarrassing way.
Right.
Like you see somebody that's, a little less fortunate, a little child in a wheelchair or something. You just kind of feel. And then you push him down the stairs and feel that weird, embarrassing feeling again.
No one laughs.
All right, Lydia, we got to take a break.
Thanks,
Bye,
Shrinky
guys.
Dink.
Ow! Everybody, come on.
Oh, this is great. So disco. Gotta love the disco days. Do you? I just wants to boogie.
It's cute.
Yeah, sure it is. How long does it go on before he does this Ray J? That's a great question. There we go.
Or you can call me Jay, but you doesn't have to call me Justin. You can call me RJ, or you can call me JJ, but you doesn't have to call me Justin. You can call me Ray. My name is Raymond J. Johnson Jr.
This was his whole shtick.
Well, more.
This is perfect for the 70s. This sums up.
And let the boogie master get out on the floor.
This
He's a
sums up
boogie
things
master.
like the Love Boat and Super Train and Studio 54 and every other suck ass thing. Thank God. This shit like this made AIDS. This is the stuff that actually made AIDS.
He's the
all that
boogie
stuff
master.
mixed together, and this is part of it.
The Boogie Master have fun.
Should I just let the Boogie Master have fun?
Yeah, more.
No.
No,
Only the
Jimmy.
next verse.
No, you don't.
No, you
Dude,
don't.
he's Raymond J. Johnson Jr.
You could call him Ray, and you could call him Jay. You doesn't have to call him Johnson.
How about we call him gay?
Or you can give me AIDS, or you can give me cancer, or you can give me polyps, but you doesn't have to call me Johnson. This could be a fun game.
Dancing. Oh, God. Oh, no. Back to this horse shit.
Dancing. Line of the day is brought to you by WebEx.com. Home meetings, big presentations, and do it from the comfort of your own home or office. Check it out at WebEx.com. That's WebEx.com.
If that'll help you sooner, but you doesn't have to call me Johnson. You can call me Sonny, but look at here, honey.
What a
You
revolting
doesn't have to
decade.
call me-
Hey, look at here.
Just horrid.
No, what's wrong with look at here, honey?
Now look at here, honey.
Anytime a white guy says he's gonna boogie, I want to fucking puke.
Don't
Exactly. Unless he says, I want a boogie, and you hand him one and he eats it. Like in a restaurant.
boogie. Wipes it on my couch. Ray J. Johnson ain't coming over my house.
Dude, I want
With
to.
his boogie.
On the phones, we got Ray in Philly.
Hello, Opie and Anthony's show.
Good morning, boys.
Good morning, Ray.
Hey, my aunt was in a mall down.
Oh, you could call me Ray. You could call me Jay. You could call me Ray J. Johnny. But you doesn't have to call me Johnson. Oh! Ugh! That should have been killed years ago.
You didn't like that bit?
Oh, that bit was horrid.
It was all right.
Ray J. Johnson.
Every time you called him Ray, he would just jump. Hey, you can call. We got it.
Well, what, Mr. Johnson? You doesn't have to call me Mr. Johnson. You could call me Ray. Or you could. Yes, we get it.
Can we try to figure out the worst comedy sketch ever?
That's it.
Not comedy sketch. The worst comedy, stand-up comedy bit ever. Like the one Ant just described, the Ray is right up there.
Horrific.
See, the only problem is we probably don't know it because it's probably so bad it never got famous.
No, it's one of those that is over the top, famous for
Jiffy Jeff's Gym.
That's a Nelson bit.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with the character. I don't know the bit.
Yeah. People say worst comedy bit ever. Kevin Meaney's "We Are the World."
You know what, though? That was relevant when it came out. It was kind of funny because he would, you know.
It was good when he first started doing it.
When it first started.
We
You
didn't
see
need to
it
hear
now.
We didn't need to hear it 20 years later.
Now, Charlie Callas had a horrible bit, too. That was the comedian that would...
What was his bit?
He would just talk and go like...
I did a movie with him, and he was a very famous guy. I don't know what he does.
He would make stupid faces and sounds. Look, Kenny's laughing. Kenny looked like he was probably a Charlie Callas fan.
Oh, who wasn't back in the day?
Who wasn't?
You know,
everyone. But he was always on these variety shows. Him and the Ray J. Johnson guy, they were always on these Dean Martin variety shows and Bob Hope. Hey, we got Ray J. Johnson coming out with Charo.
Oof. Would he come out and just do his bit?
Of course. Hey, Charlie Callas is coming out in a little while.
I need to see Charlie Callas now.
Was it a funny bit?
No! Stunk! It's terrible.
We're going to take a break. We got to get Charlie Callas his picture up so we know who you're talking about.
You know,
where's I want to see Charlie Callas.
Yeah. We'll do that after the break. How's that?
Does.
But Charlie Callas stinks.
Hit me with a break. We'll continue. Opie and Anthony and little Jimmy Norton. Is it true that Charlie Callas was part of the...
He was the new Peter Brady. Yes. Peter.
Do we have audio of him?
Of him doing dumb sounds.
What, Charlie Callas? We're getting some Charlie Callas.
I got some Charlie Callas. Oh, look, he's doing a make-believe phone bit. Oh,
we
God,
pop that
this
up?
is horrible.
Oh, we can do it now.
This has got to be terrible.
Opie.
Oh, way over here.
Opie.
Ralph? Hey, Ralph. Guess who this is? Yeah, dummy, this is me. This is y'all. This is y'all friend. Yeah. This is you know what short for? This is Sam. Say, listen there, Sam. Today's my
He's laughing at his own joke
Today's
now.
my birthday. And for my birthday, my friends, they all hipped in, and you know what they, whoa. And you know what they, whoa. And you know what they bought me? That's right, they bought me rice. They bought me rice. They bought me rice. You know, it's a Winchester cut. You put it, all right. They bought me a shotgun. So, listen, why don't you jump on your car and drive up to my, drive up to my, drive over to my house.
There's Jerry Lewis laughing his ass off in the background.
I'm gonna go shoot him. Shoot what? What do I know? April, May, this is a great time of the year to go out and shoot some meat. We can go out and shoot some meat. You know those animals with the feet that look something like a moose, right? We'll shoot some birds. So his friend at the other end says,
Horrible. What is he doing?
"What you say?"
Wow. Who's clapping?
That wasn't bad.
Sam. And this is half over, by the way.
It's still...
To his friend's house.
Yeah, believe me, it'll go on and on, much to the torture of everybody.
Out into the country. Birds flying all around. Thousands of them. So anyhow, the guys who... Let me do that over again. The guy whose birthday it is, he says, hey, look.
Why is he doing it?
It's my birthday, and Mike. Good, I'm gonna just not hear your way. 'Cause I'm gonna fire first.
I don't get it.
He's saying things weird.
Yeah. And then he walks around making funny faces and moving his arms around.
Go ahead.
Like he does a lot of visual stuff.
Well, he's on television.
He takes his
Yeah. Yeah. He does seem to be on television.
It's only bad on the radio, Ant.
Oh my God, it's driving me nuts.
It just goes on and on of him going.
Well, a nice observation coming in. Let's say hi to Nick in Pennsylvania. Nick.
How you doing, boys?
Hey,
Nick.
I just got to ask you guys, what is the difference between Charlie Callas and Twitchell doing the news?
You know something? You're absolutely right, and that's why I hate Louis Twitchell Santani, is because maybe he reminds me of Charlie Callas.
Charlie Callas was doing that on the Tonight Show, though, right?
Was that a Tonight Show?
It's I see Jerry Lewis there, so I don't know.
Was Jerry Lewis
It was
filling
the
in?
Jerry Langford Show.
Yeah.
With special guest Charlie Callas and the new comedy find of the century, Rupert Pupkin.
I don't hate Charlie Callas.
I hate him.
We hate him, Jimmy.
That's just not my thing, that wacky, but...
Not your thing. I'd rather fuck a male real doll
I can't do both.
without the doll.
Sam, sounds like this chiller convention sucked.
No, it was a place to see and be seen.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
Yep, Frank Stallone was there.
Not the place to hear and be heard if you're Lou Ferrigno. Only half.
Yeah, why couldn't anyone hear a Lou? We're not all deaf.
I'm just going to Charlie Callas my way out of bombs today.
So he said, I can't hear.
The only one that was popping bottles and made it fun was Fatty Arbuckle.
I'll leave it to Ant to find the one rape murder with a bottle.
He knew how to have some fun.
He so dead. He knew how to have a lot of fun. He took the bottle, took the bottle, and broke it in a cunt.
You didn't tap your foot. It's the only... I'm obsessed with the foot part of the bed.
He's too small in his chair.
Yeah.
He can't reach the floor.
He's tiny in his chair.
I'm Jimmy Callas, not Jimmy Lark Lemon. Twitter friends, 92.3 now has 674 fucking friends.
That's it, huh?
It stinks.
Oh, they suck.
Charlie Callas didn't make me laugh.
You didn't like.
No, what was that?
What is that? It's not funny. Shut up.
Yeah, I gotta go down and
So I was in the store and I was like, the fuck is that?
I forgot all about that.
I did a horrible
Stinks.
movie with him.
Hey, good news.
Really?
Yes.
Who did the foot?
Tweeted Charlie Callas. What's that?
You did a show with him?
I did a movie with him.
A movie?
It wasn't great, and I never promoted it because the guys didn't want to do the right thing and give me anything. So I was like, I'll never promote it. So I won't promote it. It wasn't a great movie at all. So I wouldn't recommend it. But it was cool meeting Charlie Callas.
Callas.
Yeah.
Like a callus on your hand.
Yeah, except it's Callas. There's no OUS in there.
Uh-huh.
Please stop sending young Daniel on a humiliating misadventure.
Misadventure.
Yeah. I remember he would... there has to be some of him doing stand-up.
Yeah.
It was unwatchable.
Yeah, here it is.
Oh, it's
Here's
terrible.
Charlie Callas.
This is what went on during and after the phone conversation.
He's dialing a phone.
Hello, is this Ralph? Is this Ralph? Hey, Ralph.
What the fuck is this?
Guess who this is? Yes, I mean, this is me. This is y'all's. This is your friend. Yeah. This is you know what short for Sam, say listen there, Sam.
I love when people say that the comedians of today are no good, but back in the old days, really?
This guy was on so many TV shows.
He's laughing.
Today's my birthday. And for my
Fake
birthday, my
laugh.
friends, they all chipped in. And you know what they, whoa.
What's
and you
that?
know what they, whoa.
He's laughing at
You know what
himself
they bought
because
me? That's right, they bought me rice. They bought me rice. They bought me rice. You know, it's a Winchester cut. You put it.
Oh my God, 6 minutes long.
This goes on for another 6 fucking minutes.
It's horrendous.
Why don't you jump on your car and drive up to my drive up to my drive over to my house. We'll go out to the cut me. I'm gonna go shoot. I'm gonna go shoot. I'm gonna go shoot him. Shoot what? What do I know? April, May, this is a great time of year to go out and shoot some meat. We can go out and shoot some meat. We can go out and shoot some meat. You know,
Why is this fucking funny?
He's
Why are people laughing?
His left arm must get tired holding the phone against his face.
Holding the fake phone. Oh, he stopped the fake phone.
Yes.
Bit. What does he go
Friend of
into?
the other end says,
Oh, no. He's back.
Oh, this guy's a hoot.
What show is this from?
I don't know.
The fucking shit hour. They're loving him.
I don't have.
stop fooling around. Will you? Come on over.
Yeah.
So Sven gets in the car.
YouTube loves him. Look at the likes on this video.
Are you shitting me?
They're liking it over 200.
And I said, I got
likes.
I got her.
But it's all I want to do now. All I want to do now. All I want to do now is talk like that. Just to annoy the listeners.
It's working.
I really think that we should just say, hey, can I see you guys after the show? You can on the way to the elevator. On the way to the elevator.
Terrible.
Oh, I just want to do that. The whole E-Rock.
Just make really awful noises, though. Just very uncomfortable noises.
I don't know what
For the ears.
I don't know what a awful sound would be.
That's terrible. That was his whole fucking act.
Yeah.
He was booked everywhere in Vegas and fucking he was on the Tonight
Dude,
Show.
he would just go and get onto a plane.
All you would need is 1 minute of material.
Oh,
Then you could stretch out to 5.
And a horrible story wrapped around it.
Yeah.
Carson loved him, really?
Yeah, Carson did love him.
What the hell was up with that?
I don't know, man. Maybe it was the times.
Yeah, the times are different. It was crazy.
Vietnam was going on, so anything made you laugh.
Probably.
Yeah, you remember?
we were shooting some good. We were shooting some good. We were shooting some good.
Yeah. And then they all came home. And then they all came in a body bag. All right.